Our weather team has been telling us for days now that South Alabama was going to see the most of this winter weather, and that is proving to be the case so far, which is why we sent WSFA First Alert meteorologist Amanda Curran down to Andalusia to get a first-hand look. Wow, Amanda, we can't believe the difference just an hour or so makes since the last time we saw you outside.
Yeah, we are currently standing outside of the Andalusia Fire Department, and as you can see, the roads are starting to get snow covered. In the past 30 minutes or so, we've seen the intensity and the snow rate go up, but the size of the snowflakes are getting larger as well, so that's why we're starting to get a little bit more of that quick accumulation. My photographer Seth is going to pan over to the roads. We still have some people who are out here driving. Want to remind you that all county roads in Covington County are considered impassable right now. We've had a couple of reports coming in from places that have iced over, and so I want to introduce the police chief here in Andalusia. Paul Hudson, thank you so much for taking time to talk to us. I know you're very busy today. What is a way that people at home can make the police department less busy today?
Well, stay at home. At noon, the roads inside the city limits will close, so we need everybody to stay home so we can keep the officers off the road. That way, if we do have to respond, they can get there safely and not have to fight traffic.
Exactly. And why is it so important? Obviously, we see some people who are out here driving right now. The snow rate has picked up very quickly and intensely, but every time somebody calls 911 and a police officer has to come out and respond, that's putting that police officer and their cruiser out in the snow and putting them at risk.
That's right. The roads are going into icing over at some point, so it's just as dangerous for us to be out there as it is anybody else. So if we can keep them off the roads, the better. We will respond to emergency calls, but if we don't have to, we don't want to be out here.
And last thing before I let you go, I know you said you have a briefing later today at 12. What does that entail for you guys? What other planning things are you going to do to get prepared for the rest of the day and then to prepare for overnight roads potentially freezing?
We got other shifts coming in. Our shifts that are off, they'll be coming into work to help the shift that's already on duty, to give us more coverage in town so we can stage people around so they don't have to travel so far to answer calls.
Perfect. Thank you so much. The police chief here in Andalusia, thank you for taking the time to talk to us today. Obviously, the snow's coming down a little bit heavier. We're going to do one more live shot at noon, and then since all the city limit roads are going to be considered closed as of noon, we are going to be heading back to our place where we're hunkering down for the rest of the day, and we'll continue to bring you updates. But the update right now, snowflakes coming down at a good clip, the big heavy snowflakes as well. Roads are already getting started to get a little covered, and there are slick spots out here. Just walking out of the fire station where some things have melted, it is a little bit slippery. So the best advice we can give you is to stay warm in your house. If you want to enjoy the snow, do so in your own yard. You do not have to get out on the roadways to enjoy this snow. Enjoy it in the safest way possible, and also stay warm. It's very chilly out here, you guys.
Yeah, we can tell. Tell Chief Hudson, thank you for standing out in that cold snow and spending a little bit of time with us. We really appreciate that. But thank you, Amanda. I know this is your element. I know you somewhat enjoy this more than the rest of us. But thank you for standing out in the cold, too.